Aisha here. Sorry I haven't been on in the last week or so. It's been a really rough week for me. Mainly because I got this dream job that I wanted, and I knew that I would move up the ladder, or so I hoped. And I was a lab instructor, an MA lab instructor, and I also went to school there. And so the director, she ended up leaving, and she had told me, that I should work there because I'm awesome, and I really felt comfortable there. It felt like a safe haven for me because I've been going there for so long. And she brought in the new instructor, and she interviewed me, and I told her my story, about everything, not everything, but pretty much what my other instructor knew, because that was the whole reason they were bringing me on, is because of my mental illness. I felt comfortable there. So, short story long, the new instructor told me that I was a rare breed and that we need more people out there like me, and I really believed her. Like, I opened my heart up to her. I was vulnerable, and I don't do that, especially with women. I have a hard time trusting women because I feel like women tend to bring each other down, and when we need to be lifting each other up. And I just have had bad experiences with women. And so I trusted her because I trusted the original instructor, and they had known each other for 12 years. So she told me I'd be fine, and that she's got me, and that it's gonna be okay. And I had like 3 breakdowns at work. They were small though, and they weren't in front of students. It was just between me and an instructor, and it was mainly because I was going to be like 5 minutes late, and it wasn't even a big deal, but to me it's a big deal. And I'm not even sure the reason why, but I knew something was up because I can tell from the other instructor that she was saying if I get hired, when in my head I thought I was already hired. And there's a reason to this story. So I had started that job feeling so confident that I finally found my path, and that they were understanding of this and of myself in BPD. And I told them that I had BPD, and they looked at me kind of strange, I guess because they really didn't understand what it meant, and I assumed that they did because, well, I mean, they're in the medical field, but that was my fault. That was my assumption. So I went in there feeling like I belonged somewhere finally, and these people would understand me, and I would be safe, and they wouldn't abandon me. She told me she would take me under her wing, and I don't think you should just tell people that. I don't think people just say that, but apparently they do. And I walked into her office and said, so I'm done with my internship, so what's up? Because I knew something was up. And she was like, I just don't think it's in your best interest to work here because it seems like you have a lot going on. Granted, I do have a lot going on, but this is the smoothest everything has been in my life right now. And I knew it was coming. I felt the tears. I felt my heart shatter. I believe it felt like my heart was shattering. And I felt deceived. I felt embarrassed because I told my family, and they were proud because I was actually doing something. I wasn't on the street prostituting. I felt like I opened up to her. I trusted her, and what I'm trying to do, what I already have a problem doing, and I feel completely abandoned by her, and now they know my story, and your story is special. Everyone has a story, and you have to be careful who you share your story with. And I thought that I just thought that I finally belonged somewhere, and now I feel completely lost. I feel like I should just still show up there because I don't know where else to go. As soon as she told me that, I didn't have anything to say. I just said, okay, thank you. And right then in that second, as I was leaving, I didn't even stay for the rest of the hour. I just left because I immediately wanted to die. Suicidal ideation was happening, and obviously I didn't do it, but that's just how fast BPD, like 0 to 60 in less than a second. As soon as I just heard the first word, I knew, and the first thought that comes to my head is, I'm not ever going to be good at anything. The only thing I'm good at is telling my body that I should just go kill myself because I'm not going to be good at anything, and I'm too embarrassed now to go back to my family and them know that I don't even have a job or anything, and it's hard to find a job because I'm working on boundaries. I always say too much. I don't know when I'm not supposed to say something or what. What should I say this? Should I say that? I'm saying too much. I'm saying too little. People think I'm a freak because I'm saying too little. It's hard every day because I don't know how I'm supposed to act. And I try to just be me and act like me. But then I get into that situation and I don't even know what I did wrong. She said I didn't do anything wrong. But I know that's bullshit. So basically what I'm saying is, it was just a hard day. A hard few days. I spent that whole day crying. And I still get emotional about it because I just feel just so ashamed in myself. And I'm so hard on myself because I wanted to do a really good job. And now I feel like I let everyone down. I just want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm figuring that part out. I saw my therapist, went over that, and I'm much better now. I'm just emotional over the situation because I was so happy. It was like a dream come true. And I know that there's something else out there, I'm sure. I just gotta get motivated, and it's just hard because, you know, when you really want something, you want it. So what I've been doing to help me with that is keeping my mind busy. I saw my therapist, and I have these cards. They're called they're called Anxiety A Go-Go. And the first one's like stop, reflect, assess, prevent. Pause a moment and reflect on what's happening. What are the facts of the situation? What can you do to lessen the intensity? You'll feel proud for doing this afterwards. Well done. And I'll read a few of these every time. The second one is touch, taste, smell, hear, see. Use your senses to bring you back. I really do like that one. I've already been doing that one before. The third one is, are you being wise or emotional? And it says, sometimes we think we are doing what's best, sometimes we are, but there are times when we need to be wiser and not so emotionally invested. And I was definitely emotionally invested. So I'm gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay, and I'm gonna keep getting information and trying to figure out how I can get better and share that information with you guys. And if nobody has told you that you're loved today, I love you and you matter. And one day at a time. Bye.